no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Settling in now, John Birdie, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, John.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
First pitch, 4:05.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Now another 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he gathers and throws to first for the out. Now let's see if he's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Starling Marte is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 the count. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Miami down in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Pablo Lopez gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's right there, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Phil Gosselin. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Ramirez is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Set to get his day started, Jesus Aguilar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. This is line to left. McCutchen arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 23.
So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. His career numbers against this pitcher, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. Looking at his career totals, Dickerson is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over .500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. There to take it in is McCutchen now for out number 2. Standing in, Brian Anderson. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Alfaro is after it. And he makes the throw to first. Realmuto is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Harold Ramirez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. In there, no balls and a strike.
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between the curveball and the knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger, your pointer finger is spiked into it, and at times it can be a much tighter spin and rotation than the conventional curveball.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First pitch of the at-bat. Pablo Lopez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Miami down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Andrew McCutchen is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Hazley is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Brandon Workman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, John Birdie back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Starling Marte. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Alec Bohm.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think
he dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Going back is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jesus Aguilar stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. way outside. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Taken, but called a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. McCutchen is under it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Again, another foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Harold Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. A reach there by McCutchen, but it's over his glove for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, Adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, John Birdie. He went down on strikes last time up. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful.
This is hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of it. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Hazley will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
This pitch is popped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Sheen Segura will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Marte. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Into the box, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Line hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Stepping into the box, Phil Gosselin.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Miami's out in front, 3-1. Hector Neris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First offering on its way. Jesus Aguilar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. This one for the shortstop Gregorius. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Rounded down the third baseline. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Aguilar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 left for Miami as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The catcher, Realmuto.
So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for the second out. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit in the air out to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Yeah, guys, that was
Hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career, Rojas is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Grounded to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open it up to 6-2 now. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the juju.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Ryan Stanek will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. In now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Adam Hazley, and it's fouled away. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jay Bruce will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jay Bruce.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. What a play, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First offering on its way. Corey Dickerson stands in as he looks at ball one here. Alvarez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Brian Anderson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Alvarez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. So striding in, Harold Ramirez. He went deep back in the fifth. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. In to score is the runner from first. It's an 8-2 game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's out.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. John Birdie. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
That's the ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there. You gotta just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. James Hoyt, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Now at the plate, Phil Gosselin. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Number 3. Right.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. 8-2 is how this one ends today.